Hello, fabulous superstar Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of October 2018. Looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is. And it truly is so amazing. There is such important things happening in the sky now. But for you in particular, I feel like much of this month is about setting the stage, laying the groundwork, and understanding the larger themes and larger patterns that are coming up for you ahead. And part of the reason I say that really comes down to Jupiter, because Jupiter is just about a month away from entering your sign. Of course, I'll be here to talk about it as we go along, and be on the lookout this month for the Jupiter special horoscope that'll also be on my YouTube channel, because it really is this brand new chapter that you are starting very soon. And I think that on some level of spirit, of psyche, of soul, you understand that. You know that something is changing for you and you're just on the precipice of that big change. With Jupiter not only rounding up the larger retrograde season, there's also Venus also in the sign just before yours, going retro right around the 4th of the month. And this amplifies that energy of looking within, making sure that you've cleared space. And where it comes to looking within your heart, understanding not only your deeper patterns, but understanding those long forgotten moments of the past that actually ended up shaping you deeply, whether it was in terms of your self-value, whether it was in terms of your romantic life. These are some of the insights that may transpire for you now. I do think that friends are going to be an important part of this process, especially in the early part of the month. That is when, right around the 8th, we are going to have a new moon. Now, this new moon is happening in a friendship part of your sky, but it is speaking with Pluto in a conversation of tension. It is not the time to mix friends and money. That is one of the clearest indications of this energy. However, this can be a powerful time to connect with people in a group setting, whether it's in a professional endeavor or other personal one, or just for fun, getting together with other people. Chances are these experiences that you have within these groups of people are going to feel a little bit challenging, but it's the kind of challenge that you should welcome. It's challenging in a good way. It's challenging in the sense that it will encourage you to look at yourself more deeply, to understand your own dynamics, and to decide who stays and who goes. With Jupiter having spent the last year really in the sign just before yours, it has been a time of closure, closing karmic ties, ending karmic chapters, knowing what it is that has served its purpose in your life. Well, this new moon, as much as it has to do with new beginnings, fresh insights, and new opportunities which are there, there's also a sense of you being more honest with yourself about what it is that is no longer feeling right for you in your pathway forward. And more importantly, whom it is that doesn't feel like it represents where it is that you feel yourself to be now and where it is that you are going. At the very least, it could be a little bit of an emotional situation with a friend. They may possibly be wanting to create drama in some way. Now, this isn't a surprise energy, so it's not like someone behaves very uncharacteristically. However, this is a time when chances are you will have to consider how much energy you want to pour in a particular direction, whether it's a group of people or a particular person. If it is at this time that you find yourself in a new endeavor that has to do with a group or some new people coming into your life, just know that it may end up being a very rewarding journey. However, chances are this is going to be an alliance that asks for a lot and asks for a lot of your energy. And so it's up to you to decide if it is a journey worth taking. As we move towards the later part of the month, right around the 24th, that is when we are going to have a full moon. I am so in love with this full moon. It is beautifully speaking with Saturn, happening hand in hand with Uranus, and standing across the sky from Venus. So there's not a lot of surprise energy with that new moon, but this full moon is filled with surprises. But they are the kinds that can benefit you for a long time to come, the kind that come out of nowhere but move you towards greater stability and help you to feel like you're being propelled towards your future. This full moon is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with the workplace. It has to do with the type of work you're doing, the clients that you serve. It also has to do with how well it is that you're taking care of yourself. So, just on a level of self-care, this can be one of those times where you find yourself just going cold turkey, or realize you've been doing something that hasn't been serving you, that keeps you from feeling your absolute best, and experience a very quick benefit as a result of a change that you make. Feeling a sense of being healthier and more vital and more alive than you possibly have in a while. And these are results that have the real potential to last a very long time. Of course, on a level of work, this can be a time when it feels like a major project is coming to fruition. It can also be in a surprising way that somebody leaves your workplace. However, it looks like it benefits you in some way. This can also be a time of feeling like certain important projects are coming to an end. On the other hand, though, this can represent just being really busy, and surprisingly so, but also fortunately so. And this can be a time that helps you to feel like your work is being propelled forward, and that there is also a sense of some reward that goes along with this, and some financial benefit that is tied into the boost that you may be feeling on a level of work. Where it comes to matters of love, I mentioned Venus already, Venus going retro right around the 4th of the month. And the other love indicator this month has to do with the Mars retrograde season officially coming to an end. Mars retrograde season will be over right around the 28th of the month. With Mars retrograde season over, this is going to represent a time when it feels that much easier to connect with new people, especially for you on a level of mind, on a level of wit, on a level of camaraderie and flirting that is very intellectually oriented. It feels that much more straightforward and that much more exciting. With the Venus retrograde season, it's very much about what is happening behind the scenes, behind closed doors. It is about those emotions that you may be feeling, or the attractions that you may be indulging in, that you're not necessarily ready to tell the world about. And so if you are open to meeting someone new, it is this month, and especially as we move towards the later part of the month when Venus really starts to get active in the sky, that it is possible that you find yourself with someone, and there are factors there that make it so that you don't feel like you can announce to the whole world that you've met this new person. This situation is going to need a little bit more time to flesh out, but in the meantime, it's always up to you to decide what is right for you in light of your unique circumstances. For those of you who are in an established bond, it looks like there's a whole lot going on behind the surface. Again, developments taking place with your partner that you may not necessarily be ready to share with the world. The other part of this energy, though, has to do with what it is that you don't know, and then all of a sudden you do know. And so whether that is within yourself and your own patterns, or whether that is with your partner, chances are there are going to be some surprises where you very quickly become aware of what has been going on. But ultimately, I do think that this is going to move your partnership in a direction of greater stability. What I love about this month for you, well, look, there's a lot going on here, but I really do like this sense of culmination that you are feeling, this sense that there is important closure happening now, but you also can sense and feel that you really are on the verge of a brand new cycle for your life. It is coming up very soon. And having Jupiter return home to its home sign, your sign, is going to represent a time when it will literally feel like the world opens up to you and your whole world can change for the better. It is this month and it is this time that is more about going within and understanding where meaningful cleansing needs to take place as part of moving your life forward and moving your life towards some very inspired and very fun new beginnings that are truly on the horizon. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this every week by logging on to astrofabulous.com or nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.